So it's 11:45 or 11:48 in the evening, and I was gonna just try to go to sleep because I felt really sick all of a sudden again, and per usual. And then, you know, so I was trying to do that for a while, and then I was on and off kind of crying, I don't like going to sleep anymore, because I mean, you know, I like sleeping or whatever, but well, now I have these weird dreams, but I don't know, I worry I might, I mean, I live alone, you know, I worry I might, die in my sleep. No one would know anything was wrong until the morning, and I'd be dead. So I was gonna call my dad. It's really, really late where he lives, but I called, tell him I missed him, and maybe tell him, that I'm kind of scared right now. And, he didn't pick up because he's asleep. I could persistently call, but then I worried that if he woke up in the morning and saw those missed calls from me in the middle of the night, he'd probably get very worried. And it's not that late here, but it's still late, past normal calling hours, and I'd feel kind of guilty calling anyone else right now. I don't know what to say, I'm scared to be alone, but I don't know exactly why I'm making this video. I have to get it out somehow, but I'm just scared right now. I don't know how. I mean, I'm all of a sudden, I feel like I'm more awake, and I need to be in treatment yesterday. I'm so mixed up, my brain doesn't even make sense. Something that I think, I don't even know how, every word that comes out of my mouth feels like chalk. I feel like I can't articulate anything. And I was like, what's the word for that? And I was like, oh, malnourished. My brain's just not working super well right now, and I'm so overwhelmed with everything, everything that I have to do. And the thing is, I can barely even function right now, right in the second, I'm not functioning. I can't even lay my head down and try to go to sleep effectively, without worrying that I'm gonna die. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna get shit into the storage space. I don't know how I'm gonna ask people to help me, get my shit into the storage space and clean this place. And the thing is, I have people who will be, willing, who will say yes, you know what I mean? If I ask enough people, there will be people, and I have people who care. But I don't know how I'm gonna help them. That's the thing, is I'm asking them to help me. How the hell am I gonna help them? How am I gonna physically do that? And how am I gonna last until then? And I have the assessment with Montanita tomorrow on the phone, and I don't even know what to. I mean, I'll just answer their questions. I get sick just talking sometimes. I feel so sick just talking. Sometimes I make videos and have to click off and stop making the video and not make that video, and it never gets made because I get sick. I get nauseous and I feel too sick. Yeah, I need to not be living alone, at this second. I'm sure when I'm doing well, or if I'm doing well, if I get out of this, if I don't die and I get past this, then I'm sure living alone will be just grand. But right this second, I shouldn't be living alone. I shouldn't be living with roommates. I really am not competent, brain-wise. And I'm not, like, it's totally devastating when you realize that you're totally, like, incapable as a human being, like, because you've totally screwed yourself up, like physically, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know. That's not. I'm just, I can't do anything. Like, I'm wondering, like, if I need to go into a hospital now and then transfer somewhere, and then transfer to Montenegro or to wherever. But I mean, that doesn't seem like a viable option. I have to deal with, like, my shit. I need to get my labs drawn. I still haven't gone to the lab to get my blood drawn for my doctor. And she needs that again. She needs that frequently. You know what I mean? I need to do that so that I can know if my potassium is okay, so that I can stop worrying so much about my heart, or start worrying about it more. Or, you know, I need to know what's going on. And the last time I saw her, which was, what, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. She was talking about a hospital. So it's like, I need to get goddamn labs done and go fill my prescription so that I can take my fucking sleeping medication as well as my lithium, which I haven't been taking because I mean, I'm a fucking wreck, but I literally am so sick that I can't get on the bus and get to the Walgreens to pick up my prescription. But I'm okay enough to walk, you know, the block over there and eat a shit ton of food and throw it up and weigh myself a shit ton of times. You know what I mean? I'm okay enough to do that, but I'm not okay enough to do what I need to do to make myself more okay. Does that make any sense at all? Anyway, I'm losing it. I mean, I've lost it, and I'm losing it more. Like, and right now, like tonight is one of those many nights, one of those many moments that I've been having. Except now I actually, like, acknowledge them and I'm real about them and real about the situation and not, like, super thick in denial. And I realize that, like, this is one of those moments where it's just like I'm totally crazy. Like, it's this big burst of, like, I don't even, like, and my head is never quiet. Like, even if it's just something fucking random, like some song, like some commercial song, like playing in my head, there's always something really, really loud in my head, and it's usually like multiple things like bursting around in my head, and I can't, and it's mostly about food, it's usually about food, and I can't do it anymore, and I'm so fucking sick of being, I don't want to be alone anymore at night. Like, I don't want to try to fall asleep without my sleeping medication. I have to get that tomorrow, like right after my assessment. I'm gonna go get that. I just didn't realize, like, what a number I'd done on myself until I came out of the denial. I was pushed out of the denial. And now this video is gonna end, because that's how long it can be. Alright.